Hey everybody. So I just got home from watching Superman with one of my friends, Greg. I just got home. We stopped by to buy food real quick. Um, and I just want to say it is a solid, in my opinion, a 9 out of 10. It was very good. It was more than very good for sure. Uh, yeah, throw my wallet away. Sorry, but so I won't talk too much, and I don't do spoilers per se, but let me just say there are some surprising cameos. There are two post credits, but they're not really that long. And I wouldn't say don't stick around to watch them, but it's up to you how you view it. But overall, let me just say, any concerns about Superman, in terms of how he's going to be portrayed, how he's going to be portrayed, um, um, his backstory, everything. It is put those fears to rest. They're not that bad. They are the acting from the actor that plays Superman is good. He's very good. He takes a more humanized approach compared to the Snack Snyder Henry Cavill Superman. Which, no offense to them, they did a great job with their version of Superman. But of course, as we need to move on, we need a new Superman. We can't just copy and paste. Um, but he was great. He had some amazing funny moments. Some very sincere and emotional moments. Um, I'm trying to put the words with the people that portray his parents, while not on the screen for very long. They are his Earth parents. His Earth parents. They are the typical country parents that you kind of want to when you country the farm parents that you kind of want to have and be raised. And they have some good, they were nice. Lois Lane, a phenomenal job from the actress. Very so okay. So, and the guy that plays Jimmy, um okay, this is not a spoiler. I promise this is not a spoiler, but when it's weird. Jimmy is sort of not a playboy, but I guess he's a chick magnet, and I thought that was so weird. And it's weird, but it's funny, and because it somehow plays to his advantage, but at the same time, it's like because that whole being a chick magnet. There's a part in the movie where that comes into play, and it's crucial. But it's like he doesn't want to take it for the team. Let me just say that. I'll just say that for now. The guy that plays Lex Luthor. Oh my God, the actor that plays Lex. He did such a phenomenal job of not just portraying Lex's hatred for Superman, but to the point where you really wish you could tell Superman, like, hey, you have heat vision for a reason, you could just, no one would know, it's okay to start the injustice storyline a little bit early, if you just do it. And I could go on and on with with everybody's role, the actors and the characters they portray, everything. I could go on, but I don't want to spend too much time. I will say why it's a 9 out of 10, and it doesn't ruin the movie. However, as you know, every movie is set in Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. For some reason, for me, and I actually talked to this with Greg, and Greg can vouch. For some reason, the first act and the second half, and or depending on how you view it, for some reason, it felt sort of rush. Eat both Act 1 and Act 2, or at least maybe some of Act 2. Not in a, okay, we need to hurry it along and get to Act 3, sort of, but more like the pacing started off good, then it kind of fell off. It kind of got back on track, then it fell off again before it kind of got into its groove, just enough time for Act 3 to come in, set the movie straight, and make it good. Again, does not ruin the movie. Trust me, it does not. It was great. It was fun to watch. I loved it. Crypto. Crypto. I'm so happy when I saw Crypto. All Crypto's scene, the dog, for those that don't know. Crypto's scenes were great. They were so great. They were funny. You can't be mad at the goodest boy. You cannot be mad at the goodest boy. I love the dynamic that Superman had. If you guys seen the trailers and the previews online before the movie came out, you would know that Crypto is a maniac. And at the very end of the movie, before the credits roll, you learn why Crypto is such an erratic and destructive dog. There were some very big surprises and plot twists that shocked me. That unbelievably shocked me. That I could not believe that happened. And they are done and executed so well. Without a doubt. If it wasn't for the fact that Act 1 and most of Act 2 was slightly rushed, not slightly, but if it didn't feel like they were trying to make sure the pieces were sticking together, and again, I apologize if I'm not describing it or explaining it properly, I do apologize, but it would have been a solid 10 for sure. Honestly, all the characters, I had no issue, and that's rare. Normally I would have an issue with one or two characters. There is actually one character I didn't think needed to be there, but as the time went on and it was needed for this character. It's a she. When it makes sense why she's there, then I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? I take it back. You're not that annoying. But yeah, without that, Superman, whatever you want to call it, this James Gunn Superman 2025, whatever you want to call it, this version. 9 out of 10 for sure. I recommend it. I cannot wait for it to come out in digital. For once, I'm going to buy the digital version first before I buy it on Blu-ray for sure. If it's going to be on HBO Max, I cannot wait to watch it on HBO Max. It's going to be great. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing else to say. This is just me talking and rambling. This is not even a review. It's just me saying how much I like it. So yeah, if you haven't seen Superman yet, go watch it. It is. Yeah, I can't even make a pun out of it. It's just so good. It's so fun and worth it. So yeah. Laters.